Hi everyone, my name is David Severite. As you know from my last video, it was about my thoughts on the mandatory suicide, and I said I'd go around on basically, well, the UK school system of bullying, as you know, the American systems, basically, well, they're doing campaigns for like major sports or entertainment, like the WWE example, the Be a Star program. I'm pretty sure the UK has a lot of well-known ones through football, through the Premier League, uh, the Empower, and also the SPL even. Even the Irish League probably has a campaign as well. But I know that football campaigns have been done in the past against sectarianism, sectarianism down in Glasgow, especially between the Rangers and Celtic. Um, but let's focus more on the schools at the moment. Firsthand, I know some of the goings on at school. Allen Academy people, I know some of the things that go around the school. They spread like wildfire when they hit Facebook. There are many examples I would use, but I'm just not going to say them for reasons that I'll probably get a lot of hate for. There has Allen Academy. It's not that bad. They don't tolerate it, but the only punishments they can really do is screws you really, central organs. That's about it, really. Not dismiss your Mr. McKay. I think you've done a great job. Um, the school systems, like in other schools as well. I mean, some of it doesn't really work. I mean, the kids really mainly pick on. Well, in most schools, really, you're either a chav or an emo, hipster. I think that's the new thing that's going around. Hipsters are back in business now. I think, but mine it was either you're either a chav, well, Ned up here, or emo really, one or the other. It always seemed to be really the Neds picking on the emos, or there was that, or the people in between it all really, the ones that really had nothing to do with it. That's basically the case really with most schools, and also even outside school as well. Um, the Neds just really think they're the hard men, um, not not basically dissing them really. They just sometimes think that. Most do. Most are. But when you cause a kid to commit suicide, it just or cut themselves even. You think you don't sometimes you don't think you have that conscious that the guilt. You don't think of the guilt, the guilty conscience. You don't think of that sometimes, but deep down you do think that, but you just don't know most of it. You just shrug off your shoulders. The ones that um, do normally change their life to help others really to become better. So really, that's the thing I find mostly great about um, guilty conscience. But it's not great when someone self harms really. It's not great, but if it gives them the guilty conscience, then it's wow, incredible really. It's not really a good way, but I think basically, this is what I think. It's not really a rant video. This, I think I said it was in the last video. It's not really a rant video, but it's it's like my way of really explaining things about the bullying systems, the anti-bullying system in schools, and basically around. I mean, you get what is it, Childline as well. You've got youth projects like all over the country. Um, Maybe this is something that David Cameron really should be focusing on as well, instead of well figuring out what's wrong with this damn country half the time. I mean, there's so many problems with this country as well. At the same time, you've got tax dodgers, um, you've got the people who are on the dole abusing the system. Basically, the ones that really can't be bothered looking for a job, is just sit in their house, drink beer. The lowly people in their little shell suits. Quote by Jeremy Kyle. Smart people. Um, I'm a Jazz fan, okay? Don't judge. But same time, when you think of it as well, the it's just some. I mean, how can you really? What makes a bully really? Let's just try and answer that question. A lot of people think they know what makes a bully, but do we know? Do you just the people who are victims think the bully just does it for fun? Most cases they do. They just want to do it because they think it's cool. But a lot of the cases though, it's stuff that goes on at home really, family, like the way they're brought up basically. They're brought up, like say for example, let's bring sectarianism into this as well. Protestants and Catholics, Celtic and Rangers. Let's kind of bring this in. Let's kind of tie this in. If you're brought up in Glasgow, yeah, most of the time, if your father's like a die-hard, say, Rangers fan, you're more than likely to adopt the Protestant side. Your father or mother are going to be a Protestant and bring you up to hate the Catholics, which in Glasgow terms that's the Celtic side. Um, that's basically some of the most cases of sectarianism involved also. But a lot of people that I found now, I mean, most of their friends ever support Rangers or Celtic, they're best friends. So it comes to match day. They support their team, and if their friends, well, if your friends are a Rangers fan, you're a Celtic fan. If you're a match day, of course you're going to support your own team. And Old Firm Derby Day. So, well, we're not going to see that for a while now, but of course you're going to support your team, but your friends support the opposite team, and your friends at the end of the day as well. It just seems to be when you what we find with sectarianism though, it's between like teenagers and adults. But when it comes to bullying though, for just no reason half the time, or it's because cases at home really. When it comes to that, it seems to be they just do it anyway, even through a young age, like primary school, leading up into secondary school. It seems to be the case really with most schools. That's just the bullying side. It can be about anything really. It can be about race, religion, disabilities, taste disorders. It can be about. It can bully you about anything. Like about your family and that. It can be about really anything. They can bully you about, and it makes you it makes you wonder what society has become. Like I said in my last video, what has society become? Well, I think I can answer basically mostly what has society become. Society has become basically filled with people, basically filled with like a majority of people that think it's funny half the time to disrespect other people. Well, really, that's just the majority of it. Really, that's just like what society has become, basically. When society becomes like that, society has always been degrading. Really, let's just say that. It's been degrading for a long time. Not in the football world, but in the let's just take football out of the equation for a second. Um, it's just society's always been dragging down, really been dragged down half the time because of what I really think is because that the way people were brought up, like sometimes they were brought up to hate like a certain race, certain people. That's like a majority, but then you get the minor people who think they do it because I know it's cool to hate this person. Let's hate him. Why not? I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm the big man. I'll hate this person. It's a fucking waste of space. A waste of a life. I mean, what if I was to go to that person who said that and said, "Well, you're a waste of a life. I think you should go rot in hell." How would you feel? The majority, 99.9% chance. Well, 50-50 chance it'll smack you, or you'll just walk away crying. That's just it, really. You just have to think of it through think of it like it's like a circle of life, really, for them. But when it comes to someone's self-harm, it becomes a totally different level. Though. So that's why I'm urging the UK, the government, to have a national um, self-harm awareness week or bullying awareness week. I urge the UK government to do that really, because with this whole thing about Amanda Todd, really, I think this is going to be it's a turning point basically in the world of raising awareness. Really, it's a turning point in the most unfortunate circumstance. Um, the unfortunate circumstance is that she lost her life, but it's but it's something that would raise awareness. I think it's like with a cause really. So it's like to make a cause. Everyone says that things happen for a reason, but stuff um, like people committing suicide really due to bullying, that's stuff that shouldn't happen, but it happens. I mean, it happens without us even knowing. The people who don't do the bullying, but who is around the person, though, they don't seem to realize of like that's killing them inside, unless like you're really close friends with the person. But the people who aren't, you don't seem to realize that it's killing the victim inside. It does. It's just something that's wrong with this country as well, and what's wrong with the systems. But what I've urged the government to do with the awareness weeks and that, I'm wanting to do that. Make my videos known basically, because I think it's time that victims and people who really that have been scared to say something should now have their voice their opinions on YouTube, voice them on Facebook, voice them on Twitter. You know what? Why was social networking and social media on the internet invented? It was invented basically to raise awarenesses, campaigns, your own productions, just anything really. I mean, heck, I can get Twitter. Wait, see this? This is a phone, yeah, a mobile phone. It's an iPhone basically. It's not a mobile phone. It's an iPhone. Okay. You've got Twitter on this. You've got Facebook. You get that based on you get that on every phone now. You get Twitter. You get Facebook. You get anything on every mobile phone. If you have unlimited internet, you know what? Post it. Use Twitter. Raise awareness. You can tweet to your friends you can tweet where you are. You can check in on Facebook and your locations. You can even post photos of yourself. Snap. And all that goes on and it creates attention as well. But what if you was to make a page? You can make a page on Facebook raising the awareness through not only your mobile phone, but your laptop also. See, my laptop, there. Not playing anywhere else but my laptop. Just the screen, yeah, I'm just going to screen. It's where I put it wrong enough. You can use that for YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You can use for anything. Tumblr as well. You can just use anything. Anything. You know, it's just times that you can just use these for anything. Let me see, look, I'm on Facebook right now. I'm not chatting to anyone, but I'm using it to keep an eye on, well, basically, my friends, see what they're up to. And, you know, then post statuses up as well. And post pictures. And you're going to see all those pictures that, just expensive. I think there we go. Just throwing up a bunch on my screen. But yeah, it's just incredible. So I'm urging the UK government right now, and I'm also urging people to get my video known, and also to join the social media craze really. Coding 2012 was a fail, we'll admit that. But let's not make this a fail. Let's just make something out of it. For the good of the people. For the good of everyone. My name is David Silverett. I'd like to thank you for watching my video, taking your time to watch my videos. I hope they were a big help. These past two videos really. But if anyone has a problem with voicing my opinions, I'd like to hear them. To be honest, if you've got problems, That's fine by me. What's I do? I keep doing. That's what I do best. Thank you for watching.